Hello everyone, let me just change that. How are we keeping? Happy Saturday. I hope we're all well today. Bank holiday weekend too. Bum. Um, yes, so a bit to talk about tonight. It's not been great weather today. It's kind of been middling, but it's raining a lot. So it's not been the best weather. See, I plan to go out for a bit of a spin, I suppose, like we did before. For an hour, but obviously we can't do that because literally it'd be just me getting soaking, and not even that. You probably wouldn't even see 2 feet in front of me. But at the moment, it's not that bad. Early one was bad. So you basically be looking at the rain. See, that's how you'd be looking at. So, and I don't think people want to be looking at rain all the time. I'm just getting a tablet, just in case I need it for anything. Um, you know. Um, so yeah, we'll give it a few minutes and then we get started on what we have to say, have to talk about. Bum, bum, bum. What am I doing here? I should put on some music in the background. But see, the reason why I don't put on music oftentimes, because I lose my concentration, to be totally honest, and what I'm saying, etc., etc. Let me find someone I didn't listen to before. Find something interesting. Don't know if this is not copyrighted. It might be copyrighted, unfortunately. You're doing a late stream. Well, it's not late, Tony. But how are you doing, first of all? Usually this is around the time anyway, give or take around this time we go live. Usually on a Saturday anyway, it's usually that. It's usually around this time. So just give me a second, everyone. I'm just trying to find some decent music here for a second. How long are you here? Well, I'm only after coming here 2 seconds ago. So I say when it would be 9 o'clock or so we'd be here until night anyway. So yeah, just put on this. You're looking at sorry, I'm just looking for music. I'm not putting up much higher because again I get distracted when I'm saying. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, but I should have put on something in the background because it can be just silent sometimes. You I'll put this over here too, just in case I'm not finding. Rightio. Have a midnight stream? No, I don't think we have a midnight stream tonight. No. If we had something to talk about, like in June or so, there'd be a lot of streams. So technically, probably be 1 or 2, maybe in the early hours. Let's put that way in June. All going well. Again, as I said, there's a lot of stuff going on in June next month. Would you believe? There's a lot of stuff we have planned. So there'll be a lot of live streams and stuff. So probably ones in the middle of the night, to be totally honest. At some stages, but mainly during the day. But I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 at night. Well, not really that late. Like, I'm not talking about 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Have a phone line in the show. I don't think so because nobody would really care if they had the phone in. Like, we're not a big live stream. It'd be different if we had 100 or 300 viewers or something like that. But it'd be pointless for just people to call in, just 2 to 4 people listening or something like that. If that makes any sense. It wouldn't make any difference. It wouldn't make sense for someone just to call in. It wouldn't be worth the while really to call in if there's only 2 or 3 people here. Let's put it that way, including the person themselves. Like to be preachers of the choir, basically. I have to get my hair cut at some stage. I'll probably get a cut maybe next week. We'll see how we go. All going well on that. We go out. So there's a bit to talk about it. Where am I here? I don't need that. I suppose we start now in a minute or 2 anyway, but well, I suppose we might as well start, I suppose, now. Usually I wait for a few minutes for notifications to go out and stuff like that. I tone it down just by a bit more. Yeah. So yeah, let me just see now. So we're going to this first. So I'm sure people have seen. Well, I put up a video last night about it. Now I think YouTube's just said to me to hell and to back, so you probably didn't see it. But you might have seen my community post on it, or you might have it in general on Twitter or something like that. But this is the Labour leader of the Labour Party. So you know Ball's Bridge. So this is a Ball's Bridge, St Mary's Road and Ball's Bridge. So a good few. So just to show you the article. So asylum seekers tent in Ball's Bridge, as you see. So just saying, like, look at this. Nearly 300,000 people have seen this, and also 100 people liked it, and 800, nearly, well, we nearly would say 900 or so, like, commented on it. So when you see that on Twitter, you know you're being ratioed, and people are not too happy. As this person Paul perfectly puts it, nobody gets a feed on who lives in the country. Exactly what the Labour Party always says every day of the week. And as it's only sustainable when it's at your doorstep, and working class small villages has been happening for years. And this is exactly as these two people are right. I just like that trait too, because I agree with that. I totally agree. And many of the other statements here, because Ivana Batrick is just like it's happened. It happened in Newtown, Kennedy. Sorry, it happened all across the country. It's happening everywhere. Just people turning up in buses, but not even this. There's people in Teds in the park, and there's only about a few of them there. And you see Ivana Batrick's just literally losing their mind. That it's in the high and mighty society in Balls Bridge, like she's literally having a fit. Hello, Sean. Where am I here? But yeah, so it's funny. Champagne socialists. We want refugees. Refugees are welcome here, etc. They jump up and down saying we should have unrestricted immigration coming into the country. The Labour Party of Anna Batrick, and the Labour Party says about you and me that we are far right Nazis and etc. etc. But is this not very far? Saying that this is unsustainable. This is very far right. Saying this that they're not welcome the asylum seekers in their area. It's not very nice, is it? Let's put it that way. Because this is the exact same thing. It's literally going back into their face, because the exact same thing Labour's been saying for the last few years to Irish people. As I say, like I could go on even further, like through the comments here. Like I could just generally go on further. When other communities have been labelled far right for expressing such views, exactly. Like that just perfectly explains it. If that was anybody else apart from a Labour politician, if that was me saying it, like if I'm an only Joe, an only taxpaying Joe, straight away far right, Nazis, worse than Nazis for saying that. But it's in the high and mighty society where all the rich people are and stuff like that, and all the champagne socialists and stuff. So something have to be done. It's very upsetting. As you see, Ivana Batrick's very upset at the moment. So it's just a perfect example of Labour, what the Labour Party is now. It's very ironic. It is generally very ironic. But as soon as it turns up on their doorstep, it's a problem. They're shouting from the rooftops about it. But in other parts of the country, it's happening every day of the week, and nobody cares. No politician cares on Ball's Bridge, basically. It's only when it comes to their doorstep they care. Because you just see them out of them up in arms at the moment in Ball's Bridge over this. They're not very happy. Let's put it that way. And then these are the people who have millions and millions of euro, billions of euros in some cases. You think they would nearly bring them into the house, because again they'll be always seen at these refugees welcome. Everybody should take in the refugee and stuff. And then when you ask them to take in somebody, I have no place and stuff like that. Even though I have a big mansion in Ball's Bridge, etc., etc. No place. I haven't got the money for all the excuses of the day. For the high and mighty, and then they expect the only Joe who's paying their taxes, who's struggling to live, etc., etc., to take them in and stuff like that. It's not very fair, but that's the Labour Party for you. It's in about people before profit. And Sinn Féin and etc. too, because they're basically all the radical left parties. So to be honest. So where should I go from here now? So I'm sure people have seen this now. I know a lot of people have seen a lot of things and so about it. Now, so this is a case. Now, this is shocking, just to say, that somebody would attempt to kidnap a 2-year-old toddler in the farm outside their home. It's shocking. It is generally shocking that somebody would do that, first of all. And not even that the court, the judge in this case, has said the media should not name the person. This is the worst thing about it. After trying to kidnap a 2-year-old child, not to name him. This is not on, to be totally honest. If somebody didn't pay their TV license, they would nearly have it in every newspaper in the country, their name and their address. This is not on, especially when you commit these kind of crimes, either be murder, kidnapping, or series of offences like this. It's all right if you just stole a box of cigarettes from the shop or something like that. Obviously, you need to face punishment for stealing that. But at the same time, there's no need nearly in the papers to mention that. like to mention the person stealing the cigarettes, their name, etc. But in this instance, it's the lowest you can possibly get in trying to kidnap a 2-year-old child, and God knows what you're going to do with him first of all. And then the media and the government, well, not the government, the judges, the justice system says this person should not be named. He should be protected by An Garda Síochána O'Connor in the state. And if you dare name him An Garda Síochána O'Connor, we'll arrest you and we put you in prison. That's what would happen. It's not on. First of all, whoever this fellow is, you should be hit very hard with the full force of the law. Let's put it that way. But not even that. Imagine doing that. To try and kidnap a 2-year-old child, and God knows again what he's going to do. If somebody's willing to do that, you don't know what they could do. And he probably is out of bail. That's the worst part of it. The government, the guards probably let him out on bail, or the judges probably let him out on bail. But this is just a typical justice system. Like, he should not be given the lenience of not being named, because again, they know if he went out on bail, etc., people will find him and deal with him in that way. And not even that. His family would probably disown him. His friends would disown him. Well, they should do, in this case, because there's no excuse for doing this kind of crime. There's no excuse. There's nothing at all to excuse this. And no, should there be, But again, the justice system, plain and simple, is defending this person. And they're probably, God knows what they're saying to the mother and stuff like that. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Sorry, I don't know what that, but I'm sure everybody can agree that's just insane not to name the person. And if somebody stole a fucking, if somebody didn't pay their TV license, they would have it in every newspaper in the country. This person's a dangerous extremist. And for a judge to sit in the court and hear that he tried to kidnap a 2-year-old child outside the house, a toddler basically, and for the judge to come out and say we want to protect this man, it's the same as the Irish justice. They just protect paedophiles and people who do this. That's as simple as that. They do that. That's the justice system here. And if you were doing something, as they say, not pay your TV license if you don't want to pay it, or if you couldn't afford to pay it, or if some mother had their child that were homeless on the street and they stole a bit of bread in the shop, they would have them named everywhere, saying they're the worst and everything under the sun. So it's not fair. This shouldn't exist. Basically, there should never be an issue. There should never be an issue in naming somebody, particularly for attempted kidnapping. In this case of a toddler, not even that. Even if it's an adult, they should be named. It's the same with murder and the same. There's no you give up your identity when you do these kind of crimes. Simple as that. Your name should be out there and should be dragged through the mud as much as humanly possible. Because again, there is no excuse under the sun that can justify doing that to a toddler, to try and kidnap him. God knows what you would do with him. Sell him to, it's insane. But for a judge, like this is the worst part. Like the crime itself was worse. Thankfully, the car that seen him and got him. Thankfully that didn't get taken the child. But again, the intent was there, to do it. But it's not the fact of the matter. It's the fact of the matter. The judge actually ordered this to happen, and we all know the media probably wouldn't say boo about it anyway. Like as I see here, the Sunday World, the OT Wolf report, because the usual. But it's insane. Okay, folks, is a Scottish channel, and I don't. There's only one Santa Marine. Let's put that way. Nobody can beat Santa Marine. Let's put that way. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, so some fellow. He wasn't. I don't know. I've seen some things online, but I don't know where he's really from. Yeah, so but whoever this fellow is has to be dealt with. Well, I hope they didn't release him on bail. I went through the article. They didn't say release them on bail. I don't think you shouldn't release them on bail anyway. Should be locked up for a very long time to be the answer to this. It's just extreme defenselessness, I suppose, in a way. Like if we done that to you or me, I think we could defend ourselves. But to do it to a toddler, they couldn't defend themselves. It's an inhuman thing to do. Especially because, again, you definitely know what he wanted to do with the child. It's sickening. It's sickening beyond belief. And especially the justice system it isn't taken up for this fellow. That's the worst part of it here. That's the way I see it. And I'm sure the mother and father of this child sees it too, that the justice system is favouring him over the family and so it's insane. It's not right. It isn't right. I'm very not happy over it. Because it should, when you do these kind of things, you should not have any. Yeah, it's exactly as I said earlier on, to protect paedophiles, etc. It's well known for the justice system and An Garda Síochána O'Connor. But maybe the guards would have named him. Again, it's the judge that I blame at the bottom of this. It's the judge. Because at the end of the day, that's the person who ordered it. And the media are to blame here. The media should be fucking going mad at the moment, saying, how dare this judge say this? He should be named and shamed. His name should be dragged through the mud. His own friends should disown him, etc., etc. But the media just silence. That's it. Just silence. That's what I'm saying. It's just insane. And the media won't. You think they'll be saying we need to have a discussion about this? This shouldn't be a case. But it's insane. But anyway, hopefully, justice will be done if he serve a long time in prison. Let's put it that way. But hopefully, whichever judge goes to trial, etc., puts him in prison for a good long time. Anyway, that's what I hope. I don't know what was wrong with that judge. Like he should be a judge, like that judge in the High Court too in Dublin. That's literally letting everybody off with fucking murder. Like there's a judge, Judge Nolan, isn't it? He's literally letting people off with murder in this country, and he's the High Court judge, isn't he? Isn't the High Court or something? Like I've seen many cases where he's letting paedophiles off. He's giving them suspended sentences, like in ridiculous suspended sentence. And first of all, there shouldn't be suspended sentence for these for sexual assaults, rape, and stuff like that. There shouldn't be suspended sentence for good behavior, etc. You should serve your full time. If it's 30 years, you stay there for 30 years. It doesn't matter if you're good in prison. You stay there for 30 years. And that's as simple as that. It's all right if you robbed a box of fags or something like that. You can get out if you're good. That's understandable. But if you commit these kind of crimes, very long sentences, and never see outside until you finish that sentence. And I know that's tough, but it has to be tough because we've been too easy on these people, and that's as simple as that. And this is what allows these things to happen. If the justice system and the Gardaí and the state as a whole has been too easy on these people, and then the people who don't pay the TV license treat them like the worst of the Nazis. That's what I'm trying to say. The people who don't pay the TV license, some people can't afford to pay it, some people don't want to pay it, which is their right. Not to pay it, but they treat them worse than the Nazis. You get what I'm saying? But it's insane. And then we have these people who are going around doing that. Like I could go off from now on. You can tell that I'm really not happy with it. I don't think anybody would be happy with it, apart from the judge and like the person who committed the crime, because he's not going to be named. But hopefully, maybe something will be done about it. So we see this too. So this is a judge in the asylum seeker. Was jailed for 18 months, which is not, and especially because it was a big fight. I remember this. There was a big fight. They stabbed another person, and he gets 18 months for stabbing another person. And then he's ordered to leave Ireland. But it doesn't say in the article, this is the thing, just pause for a second. It doesn't say in the article when he gets out in that 18 months or whatever, it'll probably be 12 months, he get out in a year probably. Will he be asked voluntarily? Because again, the government have a thing where they ask people who commit these crimes voluntarily to self-deport, basically. So I would imagine as soon as he's 18 months done, the Gardaí will take him by the hands and put him on a plane forcefully, with 2 or 3 guards there to make sure he gets on the plane and doesn't get off it. Or we just asked, please, can you leave when you get out, and here's a few bob too if you want to stay or whatever, because again, this is probably what's going to happen. But again, this is stabbing somebody, just to say, and you get 18 months. That's insane. It's insane. Especially could ask, why is he here? Because he's Georgian. There's no war in Georgia, as far as I'm aware. And not even that. I don't think he would get off with his own country if he done it in Georgia. Let's put it straight. I don't think the Georgian authorities would let him off it. In that regard, I'd say it'd be a very harsh punishment. It wouldn't be 18 months now. It might be a few years, even worse in some cases. But again, just goes to show you. Yeah, like it's insane what's happened. This is insane what's happened on the country. But yeah, it is insane. Put back on the music. Where am I going here? So the Gardaí, we all seen what happened at Mount Street in Dublin, with the international protection officers. We all know the Gardaí moved the asylum seekers on, etc., etc. They cleaned it up. Now, So, and we all know about them going to Ball's Bridge, a few of them. I think I seen that. Yeah, I think I seen that because I remember that when when he was saying that. I remember that. And there's no reason really for Trojans to be here. To be told, there's no war. To be told, they shouldn't really be here. To be told, to be totally honest with you. Especially because it's a deemed a safe country. Now I understand Afghanistan. It would be understandable maybe for Afghanistan people to be turning up. But there was a video online actually too of a man from Afghanistan, and he was saying about getting free house, getting free this, getting free that, and he left his whole children and wife in Afghanistan with the Taliban and came to Ireland himself. Like, it's insane, and he's supposed to be saying he's fleeing war, etc., etc. And he left his children, he left his wife in Afghanistan with the Taliban, and he came over to Ireland. Like, I don't get that. If you're fleeing war, you left your family there and you just fucked off yourself. I don't get that, to be totally honest, but I know. I don't know if people see that online too, but yeah. From one another area, I suppose, at the moment. So this is along the Grand Canal in Dublin. So as I say, it's moving one problem to another area. As you see the TEDs. So this is like Mouth Street again, 50 TEDs, as I say, from today, and it's probably going to grow. Because again, as soon as they moved the TEDs from the International Protection Centre the other day, 100 asylum seekers turned up the next day looking for shelter, and there was no shelter and stuff. So, and then some of them moved to Ball's Bridge, etc., etc. But again, there should be all in Ball's Bridge because again, they have big houses in Ball's Bridge, etc., etc. And these will be the people saying refugees welcome, etc. But where we're going to put all these people, as you see, this is what Labour and people before profit, this is what they have caused, because they're literally saying we should bring in the whole world. But we have nowhere to put them. Like, this is the reality of modern Ireland. With the parties, political parties, just people sleeping in tents along the Grand Canal. Yeah. Yeah, there was only 25 of them, I think. So, but it was still like the Ivana Patrick. I'm sure you've seen. Literally had a fit over it, because it's in her area. It's my house is here. I don't want them darkening my door. That's what she says. But it's okay for everybody else in the country, as I say. They can come beside your house and my house, and the Labour Party. And if you had a complaint about the Labour Party, say far right, extremist, Nazi. But if it comes to my doorstep, I don't want it. Yeah, because that's the only time anything can be done. Like, if the war moved to Ball's Bridge, to be like within a day, they'd be sending them back to whichever country they can, if they couldn't find a place. If they stayed in Ball's Bridge, like within a day, within an hour or two, they would have something done. Like, you bet your fine dollar at the moment they have all the Gaudi in Dublin probably down in Ball's Bridge now, moving them on. Like, you bet your fine bottom dollar. The Gaudi are probably pushing them around the place and kicking them into vans and stuff to get rid of them. But it's okay for every other part of the country, as I say. It's just the hypocrisy of it I don't like. Because the Labour Party every day of the week, Vanna Patrick, as it showed earlier on, everybody, like, the comments are really just putting out the shame in some of the things she said recently. But anyway, we move on. I thought this was interesting. I fucking hate the Irish exam, but no good. Even though I'm on the thing. So the Gardaí spend 1.1 million on tasers and stun guns. Now, the only Viking fire guard doesn't carry stun guns. That's what I find interesting. Why they're spending so much for the only Viking fire guard or not to spend, like, they don't have stun guns. It's mainly the armed support unit and stuff has stun guns and stuff. So which makes me think that they probably will issue them all to every guard in the country. Which now they have them in the UK. I think the majority of the guards have them in the UK. So I don't know. It might be a good idea. But again, we've seen what happened in Newtown at Kennedy. You couldn't trust on Garda Síochána O'Connell. You couldn't trust them to use them appropriately, basically. Like, you couldn't trust them, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Because they would just literally go stun people for protest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was very different. She's a very different tone now than the last day. Very, very different tone from that. You think she said I opened my doors and stuff, Um, but yeah, I know I just find it interesting. But I don't know. As I say, I don't trust them, Garda Síochána anymore. I couldn't trust them. You couldn't trust them to give them a stun gun because you know fine rightly if there's people protesting outside the wet provision centre, someone the Gardaí would just stun them, but they just don't care. They just would stun them. If they had guns, they would probably shoot the people in Newtown, Kennedy too, if they got away with it. But they know. They wouldn't do, the soft caps, the wide squad. If they got away with it, they probably would stun everybody there if they got away with it. And the same in any part of the country, they would. You know. Yeah, well, we see what happens anyway. We're not too far away from we're not too far away from the local European election, so hopefully the government will get a good kick in. And might make them up a bit, but I don't think so. Because they're just refusing to see sense. Yeah, they're trying to get people from Timbuktu to come into Garda Síochána because no really Irish person wants to join on Garda Síochána anymore. So that's what they're doing. Where am I here now? So I thought this was so this is last year too. 1,048 appointments cast in Cavan General last year. Now this is for a varied of things. For various of things, but still a lot for like the local hospital in Cavan. Still a lot. I thought it'd be more, to be totally honest, but still at the same time, even if it's just your fucking fingers, you need to get your finger operated or something. Even if it's something small like that, still at the same time, people are not going for operations and appointments and stuff like that, unless they need to. People are not going for the joke of it. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Like nobody's going to a hospital for the joke, for just saying, "Oh, I go for the hospital for the laugh." Like these are all people who are sick or have problems with many different bones or whatever. It's unacceptable, really, and especially being in a first world country. I can understand maybe from time to time, it should be only about 200 at most. If there was something wrong that day, if there was more people sent into tax emergency or something like that. But still, you think about this. Still waiting. Them people that were cancelled, cancellations. It'd be insane. Like say if one person was there and they were waiting 2 years for them to be seen to, and then it was cancelled or something like that, and then you're waiting another 2 years, so you wait 4 years. It's insane. Like again, it'd be bigger in some other parts. Like I dread to see the numbers in Dublin. Like this is just Cavan. But if you think about it, if somebody was waiting 2 years, as I say, and then an appointment got cancelled again, and they had to wait another 2 years, they're still in pain. Like even if it was a small thing again, you're not going for no reason. Basically. Even if it's just your fucking toes, and you think something's broken or whatever. But it's insane. Like it's just insane. As I say, amongst 200, but and then obviously this, I'm sure people seen the video. I think Sean's seen it too. Sean's still here. Like this is very sad and very insane. Particularly from this incident, as I say, a grieving family in Monaghan had to ring the local councillor to fix the potholes in the home to bring their loved one's remains home. Like it must have been. I wish there was pictures. I haven't found any pictures off the road before they brought the horse down the road. Because it must have been bad. Because imagine you lost your loved one in the morning, either be your wife, your son, or your daughter, or whatever, or family relative, an aunt and uncle. The last thing you'd be thinking about winging is your local councillor. That's the last thing you'd be thinking about. And for family having to ring the local councillor to ask them to please fix the potholes so they can bring the family's remains home to the house for a thing, it's insane. It's really, really sad that a family actually had to do this. Well, after losing a loved one, they have to contact the local councillor. And God really knows what the bureaucracy was. They might have had to ring them 6 or 7 times to fucking get something done with it within that day or two, or that week, because it probably took them that long to do anything about it. But it's just a bureaucracy. No, but it's pretty sad when you see this. And it just goes to show you, when you see this, is just a perfect example. Like the horse couldn't go down the road, and that's just the perfect example. It just couldn't get the horse down the road because it was that bad. And now that's pretty bad when you see this kind of stuff. It's just it's really upsetting to see. Um, yeah, but and we're supposed to be for Cutran. Uh, like it is really upsetting to see. Dun-dun-dun. Sorry, I'm looking for this. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. I'm just trying to see. I had other stuff, but I don't know where I put it. Only 31 minutes. Jeez, it feels slower today at the time. Bank holiday weekend too, I suppose to. A woman has died from the cliffs of Moher. It's a terrible. I know this is probably, I don't know, ironic thing to say. I don't know how to say it. But the amount of people who fall off the cliffs of Moher and stuff like that, like taking pictures and stuff, it's insane. And it's yeah, I'm sure you know my opinion, dude. I don't think you'd say too much on YouTube about it, but it's really like you see at the moment at Trinity College they're blocking it off and stuff like that. But basically, like you see the trouble in American colleges, etc., etc. At the moment, and it's coming here to Ireland. You see it in Trinity College, even though people have the right to protest and stuff, but blockaded in colleges and occupying buildings and stuff like that. It's a different level. Um, you know, nice music. Yeah, it is. But it's insane. But every country in the world's different, but Israel. That's all I can really say. Uh, like there's always a special exception made for Israel. Yeah, the Daily Wire. I'm sure you've seen probably Mark Dice. Just pause for that. I'm sure you've seen Mark Dice's video. Apparently, Candace Owens, the Daily Wire has went to like not a judge, but it's kind of I don't know, like a judge. It's like a court, but to stop Candace Owens from having an interview with Ben Shapiro. Remember they said they would have it, so that's probably not likely to go ahead now because Candace Owens basically has a gag order on her now to shut her up, basically. So because they didn't want her to meet with Ben Shapiro and ask Ben some tough questions, etc. Because Ben Shapiro, he literally would have a fit. Yeah, like he genuinely would have a fit. Yeah, like it is a win because the Daily Wire has. They didn't even they're that afraid to have a debate about it. That they just want to shut her up, basically. Like watch Mark. I don't know if you see Mark Dice's video on it, but he explains it in good detail better than me. Like she's not going to come out and say it because obviously there's basically gag order on it, so she can't really say much. I understand, because she probably could be destroyed. Like the probably would destroy her if she said anything really now. Like in financial terms, if that makes any sense. Try and get it now for me. No, I look it up now. So give me a second. Mark Dice. But see, the only thing Ben Shapiro is good at is is debating college students just out of college and stuff like that. That's the only thing he's really good at. When it comes to an actual debate, and especially when it comes to Israel or something like that, he's literally very emotional. He gets emotional, and it's just literally talking to somebody that's that emotional when they're having a debate. Like he's just saying, just throws the mic down and says, "No, I'm not having a debate." No, he just throws his toys out of the pram as soon as you mention Israel is doing this and this and that and the other in Gaza, as Gaza, exactly what like they are literally killing millions of civilians. And so even just saying that to Ben Shapiro would literally have him a tantrum, basically. And you wouldn't just be saying, no, Israel has a right to defend itself, etc. Like he goes 900 miles an hour speaking about it. And then he throws the mic down and says, no, I'm not having this interview, anti Semitic and all that. But you get what I'm saying. Pointless talking to Ben Shapiro, but but yeah, basically, as Mark Dice said it here, it basically put a gag order. Like it's not going to a court to put like a gag order on her. There's a kind of other way of doing it. Like she signed a contract when she was with the Daily Wire, etc., etc. Like watch this video. I know it's a long video, but explains a lot. So do that tonight. Now, there's obviously limits to what I can say really on it too, on YouTube, because the Daily Wire is just well liked by YouTube too. You know. So that interview is never likely to go ahead, unfortunately. Just to say, even though I was looking forward to it, it would have been fun. Because Ben Shapiro probably wouldn't have put it out in the Daily Wire because he probably would have got destroyed. Um, yeah, like it's plain to be seen now. Like in the thing, it says too, uh, particularly in the gag order, like the copy that was exposed, like the person that the journalist that is talking about it is the person who helped expose, like they help Edward Snowden. I don't know if you remember him, expose the United States federal government at that time. What they were doing. Um, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think he was. No, I seen Elon Musk talked about it. No, I don't think he was. But it does say in the document, if you watch that video, I do recommend it. It does say the reason they're very upset about some posts she meant. Like particularly, it seems to be that she criticised Israel, and that's what they're really upset about. Julius might be, I might be getting a few. Edward Snowden might be saying that, but it's definitely what she said about Israel that she doesn't, what they're doing, and that's what they're very upset about because it's basically just it might as well be Israel's channel, the Daily Wire. It's just basically Israeli channel number one. Basically, it might as well the daily broadcaster for the Israeli government at this stage. And that's just the straight up truth of the matter. Um, Also, the mayor of London got, even though I don't like the fucker, to be honest, he got re-elected. So that's democracy again. If people want to re-elect him, that's what democracy is as well. Yeah, but yeah, obviously there's limits to what I can say really about this on YouTube, unfortunately. Even though it could go further on, but modern day social media. Give me a second now. Give me a second to and just check that out for you. Yeah, he was restored. Actually, he was only restored about 10 hours ago. But see, Elon Musk replied and stuff to him. So I seen that the other day. The other day, he only restored 10 hours ago. So I was just checking up on it to make sure I was right on what I was saying. Yeah. Yep. Even though I don't know the other power two values, but I heard many people talking about them on Twitter, etc., etc. Sorry about that. Give me a second. No? Have a fresh cup of tea and stuff for me. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm just looking at other things from the other side. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry. Sorry about that. Just getting me a fresh cup of tea. Sorry. Hello. Sorry. Fresh cup of tea. Sorry. Alright. Sorry. Join the far right. Everybody's far right now, apparently. Where was I? Hello, Porky. How you doing? Cup of tea, of course. Yeah. Finland. He's gone to Finland. Why am I gone to Finland? Why would it be gone to Finland for tea? Imagine just going on the plane and saying, I'm just going to fucking this country for a cup of tea. Like, who has ever done that? Just literally, like, without anything else, going just for tea, going to some random cafe and feel, oh, I came here because I wanted to get a cup of tea in this cafe. I'm going to fly back now in 5 minutes' time. Like, talk about cavan puppet and stuff like that. Dun, 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 dun. Where was that thing I meant to show you? Doting a bit of tea. Mrs. Dyer, I don't know. What do you think I am? Do you think I'm the Finnish translator? Oh yeah, the Tories election. Yeah, that's what I was looking up. Sorry, I'm actually doting. See, I got mixed up in my tea, and when I got in my tea. Give me a second. Like the local Tory elections in the UK and stuff. Got a thing from the Social Democrats, actually, like a leaflet thing. It wasn't specifically, they just said it in the post, etc. So unfortunately, none of them were around. None of the politicians came. I missed the Shinners, unfortunately, because it was the fellow himself, but I never, I wasn't here to get him. So that was unfortunate, because I could have asked him a few tough questions, but sure. He's not, he wasn't, I wasn't here, so I couldn't have done it if I'm not here. I can't ask. No bother, Fiona. No bother. What am I looking at? So I'm just trying to get this now. I should have this ready. But see, I had too much on my computer. So we know about the mayor of London being re-elected, etc. But that's just democracy. If the people wanted them in, I suppose, it's just whatever the people want, I suppose. Do we have the seats, like what to see a poll like thing? I'm not too sure. I didn't really pay much attention to the Mayor of London. I was more interested in the see. Well, we all knew the Tories did. Didn't get they thought it would be a lot worse. I thought it'd be a lot worse too. But they definitely got their arse handed to them a good bit. Probably not as bad as Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are going to, because they're just going to get fucking set back to the 19th century. Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. As they should. They're just going to be abolished in the next election. Because to be totally honest, the people are more angry in Ireland than the people in England at the moment, as they should be in this country. People are more like up in arms about things in here in England. What am I looking for? Sorry, I'm just looking because I'm trying to find something that explains. Not now. So basically, they've lost a lot of seats. I don't know if this is right now. But the Conservative Party has lost a lot of seats. And it's down to members, just to say. Particularly, the one thing it's down to, I think, and it's Boris Johnson, the time with the lockdowns and stuff, when they were just having parties every day of the week. That really fucked up, and that really fucked up the Conservatives. Not to mention immigration. That's definitely the big thing. And obviously Boris Johnson didn't help them out when he was having parties. And then obviously Liz Truss came along and fucked everything over even worse, So it fucked them even worse. But definitely immigration has fucked them something for us too, because the Conservatives, the main thing about they wanted to stop the boats, etc., etc. To a certain extent, maybe that has worked now. It's only starting to work now, but for a long time it didn't work. So, as it says here, 500 seats. I don't know if that's true, but they definitely retained some seats and some councils and stuff like that. And they won some areas. But they kind of got the ass handed to them still at the same time. They didn't do as bad as they thought, and they didn't do as bad as I actually thought they would do. But it definitely is like 100% the next general election in England. It's going to be a Labour government. It's just inevitable. There will be a Labour government because people want to get rid of the Conservatives. So I don't know what that's going to mean for us, but for what it's worth, it will be a Labour government. Like it's 100% sure that it will be a Labour government. But they definitely lost a lot of seats in a lot of the councils, the Conservatives. But again, as I say, it's down particularly to immigration, to be totally honest, and probably the fate of the NHS. The NHS is failing. But two, the other thing is Boris Johnson, the shit with Boris Johnson that time. And then not even to mention Liz Truss came in and fucked everything over 10 times worse, So, trust in the Conservative Party's gone to a low point. That's what yeah, like who, I don't understand why. But again, at the end of the day, it's democracy, I suppose. That's the way it is. But if people watch just crime and just stabbings and stuff like that happening all the time, I wouldn't go to London either, but I suppose if they want that to continue, then more power to them. I suppose. Again, that's just democracy, unfortunately. Even though I don't like the vow, to be totally honest. But still, at the end of the day, he was elected in. At the end of the day, there's nothing really anybody can do about it. I don't know about how it was elected by. I'm sure he wasn't elected by a landslide, but he definitely probably got a good view. But it was more, probably people that have just turned up. Yeah. Oh, nobody remembers that now. People have very short memories, in them regards. Like, people were more very pissed off. I'm sure you remember the time of fucking the parties in Downing Street. Like, every day of the week, and the day I was telling people, oh, don't have this, don't gather in your homes, and people were prosecuted and stuff. And they were all just getting let off, the amount of parties. Like, every day of the week, they were having parties in Downing Street. Just laughing at people, So people were not very happy about that, and they remember that from Boris Johnson. And not to mention, all the lies he told about it. And then, not to mention, then Liz Truss came along, and Liz Truss, Yeah, bang your pots and pans. Yeah, bang your pots and pans. That's going to do some help. It seems, yeah. Oh, no, but people are very fuming. Like, people are still fuming over Boris Johnson that time. And it was a very scummy, like the Irish government probably done it here too. We remember OT done it, the Golf Gate down here done it, they done it here. And they all just laughed at us. Phil Hogan laughed at us, except they thought they were high and mighty. They could tell us what to do, and they can, they know how to follow the rules. They're politicians, you know. A lot of people haven't forgotten about Boris Johnson. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the same with Liz Truss. Then Liz Truss came along, and you know yourself, it's Liz Truss. She fucked everything over. She fucked the whole economy over. She fucked everything over. And only the cabbage lasted longer than you know what I'm saying. So you can kind of see why people are not very happy with the Conservative Party in England. To be totally honest. And at the end of the day, it's their own fault. To be totally honest. And then obviously immigration is the biggest thing with Conservatives. A lot of them are going for the Reform UK, isn't it? The Reform UK for things, immigration stuff. But see, they're only starting to deal with now with this Rwanda scheme. It's only really up now and going the last week, so they'll had a long time to deal with it and stuff like that. And they're only starting doing it now, you know. So we have to see will it work. Stuff like that. But obviously, they're all just going to come to Ireland, either way. But anyway, give me 2 seconds and I'll be with you. I have to just do something else now. 2 seconds. Apologies about that. Sorry, I've got chicken nuggets there, and I'm just eating a few chicken nuggets on the side. Let's not forget Matt Hancock, exactly too. I actually forgot about that for a second, yeah. And him having an affair and stuff like that. But it's very weird that they deleted all the messages. It's only feared that all the ministers and stuff in the Conservative Party stuff deleted all the messages that they're supposed to really keep during COVID, deleted them. But the Irish government have done the same. Let's put it that way. But the media were reporting it here. Sinister ministers, yeah. So it's very sinister stuff. You can kind of see why the British people are even though I don't like the Labour Party, you can kind of see, because again, it's the same, well, not really the same, it's different here, but the main parties are just Labour and the Conservatives. They're not really, there's other smaller parties, but again, they're not large enough to make to be a big party. Like Reform UK got a few seats, and then obviously the Green Party and stuff like that, but they're not big parties. It's only usually two parties, like here's two parties, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. But then you have Sinn Féin too, and getting more seats, etc. Like Sinn Féin, like the three big parties, but Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. But it's always been just Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. It's the same, well, not so much in the UK. It's always really been Conservative, the majority of times. But yeah, we see what happens, I suppose. But again, they brought the downfall on themselves. To be around there, the same as Leo Varadkar and them brought it here. Because they're going to let's hope to be hammered in the European elections and the local town elections. Let's hope to be set back to the next century. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. Because if they get a good kick up the arse, they might not think about annoying people anymore. Because that only means one thing in the general election, that they're going to be wiped to next Christmas. But the worst thing about it is the other hand of the coin is Sinn Féin being that's just straight up. It'll be Sinn Féin and the Labour Party, whatever's left of Labour, and the people before after the Social Democrats. Because the Labour Party is just going to be destroyed in the next few years. Like it'll be just whatever's left of them. And nobody likes Labour anymore. Like here, not in England now, but here. And then obviously Paul Murphy and them, they'll be probably in government next year too. We're looking forward to that. Actually, stay us into the camera. Like, yeah, just look at this poll here. I'll take for example that was today released. Like Sinn Féin is not doing as well, but they're still doing well, as you see here. Sinn Féin up 3 points in the polls. Fianna Gael 2 points. Like Fianna Fáil's on the lowest ever percentage. Just to say, probably 60, barely 20%. But you can see Sinn Féin just in another century. Like imagine independents and others of the Irish Freedom Party and stuff like that. I wish it would say the Irish Freedom Party or whatever other parties, Ireland Force, whatever. 10%, whatever, 5%. Just instead of others. Like, but you can see the independents and others. They're doing well. Independent, which is great to see independents and other parties doing well, like new parties and stuff like that. But you can see that the Labour Party is kind of fucked. The Green Party's fucked. Into is doing well for the size of the parties. They have to change their immigration policy. They have to be stronger in immigration. But you can see that the independents and others, like people on their own and stuff, are doing nearly better than than the Fianna Fáil and Fianna Gael and stuff. It's very embarrassing. The establishment, which is about time to be embarrassed, as you can see here. Oh yeah, like this person says it doesn't take Like, do you remember this? It didn't turn out too well. 42% said yes, and then it didn't work out for you, because going by the government and going by the media and stuff like that, the family referendum was going to pass in the care. There was not going to be any opposition at all. And to see how that, it's funny how the care and family referendum, there's not even fucking like there's not a word said about it now. It's just literally the media and the government have just forgotten about it. Literally not. Nobody has talked about it. It's they're all forgotten about it. They have said nothing. Like they're just afraid to talk about it now. They're afraid because they got the biggest fucking kick up the hole they got in a long time. So they just don't want to talk about it. They just refuse to acknowledge the fact. But this is the thing, and this is the thing that people who think about vote Sinn Féin. Sinn Féin, as Mary Lou McDonald said in the day, they will bring the referendums back to the people again. They will re-won the referendums. That's what they would do if they got into power. That's what Mary Lou said. And then she backtracked a bit. But we all know they probably would, because Sinn Féin supported it. Sinn Féin jumped up and down about it and said they wanted it and stuff like that. And then they're trying to backtrack to say, oh, we didn't support it, we were against it and all that. Even though Mary Lou McDonald literally said on camera outside Dublin Castle, if we got into power, we won the referendums, and then backtracked. Even though she literally said it. And we all know she would, because they don't believe in, they don't know what is a woman. Let's put it that way. Ian O'Brien doesn't know what a woman is, so they definitely will. They don't understand what a woman is, so we understand that. Yeah, like I got that leaflet. Along with the local council. It was him himself who came on, but I wasn't here. If I was here at the time, I would have probably asked him for the gold camera and asked him a few questions about that. But, I don't think he would have. I don't know him. I know he used to be in the defence forces here, in the army here, but I don't know much about him, to be totally honest. So I wouldn't know much more about him than that. But I would have questioned him on his open borders and stuff like that. Because definitely Sinn Féin doesn't agree with borders. We know for the Ardèche back years ago. 1998, isn't it? The Ardèche. And they've never really shown that they have never had strong immigration, but like they're basically dead silence when it comes to information here, like immigration here. They're just basically been forced to talk about it. They never, like beforehand, for years they said nothing. So Well, we see, but they're getting a lot of call outs. There's many videos on social media where Sinn Féin TDs literally been called out as traitors and stuff like that, and councillors and stuff. Um, give me a second, I'm looking up stuff. Um, so I seen this earlier on. Well, it was kind of been talked about. It wasn't an article, and stuff, but now it's an article, which is good. Waterford. Sergeant accused of assault and suspect in Waterford Garda Station. Um, I don't believe you. It's just happened all the time. Man, the West, yeah, well, it shouldn't have been let on the plane in the first place. But anyway, that's not the thing we're talking about here. Like, the sergeant pressured the junior colleague to make a false entry. And this is happening, this is the thing. Garda Síochána, they're doing it every day of the week. The pressuring people that are new into Garda Síochána, like high up, mighty Gaudi, pressuring people to make the junior colleagues to make false accusations, etc., etc. We know the drill of Garda Síochána. We've seen it with Mouse McCabe, John Wilson, and we've seen it all the time. We've seen it all the time. Whatever about maybe no, the turn. Yeah, like, we probably like it's not unheard of on Garda Síochána to be doing this. You know. Yeah, I was Sinn Féin supporter. I think we all were at one stage. I think everybody was. Yeah, I do feel a bit embarrassed about it, but so look, I think everybody was. Like everybody was. We were all taken in at one stage by them. Like we all were. Like everybody admits it that everybody was. Like even the hardened of us do admit that we were taken in by Sinn Féin. We were led down the garden path, and then we woke up and seen, you get me saying. Yeah, like they just rely on the young, like naive people that don't. They just say, "Oh, we give you free house, we give you this, we do this, we do that, we do that." Like they just rely on that basically. They get the photos. Like in the majority of cases now, let's be fair, uh, it's young people, not really the older people phoning for Sinn. Yeah, you see the autonomous now, but again, everybody was taken in. Like I wouldn't fear, because everybody once said it was taken in by Sinn Féin. Like let's just put it that way. Like you ask any nationalist or anything, you ask them, and they would have said they believed in Sinn Féin at one stage. When they were young or whatever the case. It happens. I admit that I was too. We were all led down the garden path. We all woke up to them. It takes time, but you wake up to them. Apologies, sorry, I'm having my chicken nuggets. I meant to show this actually earlier on. I don't think they would. I don't think Gordon Griffith too would be too happy with the party he founded and stuff like that. I don't think so. Let's put it that way. I don't know what's Sinn Féin nowadays. I don't know. But I don't think they'd be too happy. Let's put it that way. Now, on to more bullshit. Hello, thank you. Now, like you read through this and I'm not even going to read out. I'm not even going to read out that claim from Somalia, whichever the ambition. She refused asylum. Like, this is the thing. He was refused asylum in Germany, Italy, and France. Like, this is what I'm saying. In 3 countries refused asylum. You think they would have said here, why was he refused in 3 countries asylum? You think they would have just been like, yeah, why was he refused in 3 countries? Then traveled to the Netherlands, where he's got a false Swiss passport. Like, again, a false Swiss passport because he didn't want to say what he done. Then he's destroyed by traveling talent. This is what I'm saying. And they're saying this is far right conspiracy theory, which he destroyed by traveling talent. Oh, he should have destroyed it. Yeah. Resigned in February 20 was placed in the emergency accommodation. Yeah. There you go. This is what I'm saying. You can't just not even imagine this. Like he spelled wrong, John McGowan. He went to the toilet after in the bar, and not even that. This is disgusting. What he done. And it just goes to show you, it is happening. There's people like this being brought in now as we speak. That's doing this. So he didn't have a passport. That's more or less what it's saying here. Which was destroyed while traveling to Ireland. So did he not just have any passport? He didn't have a passport, so he was let in with no passport, basically, because he says destroyed it, and he was just let into the country. We don't know who you are. Yeah, they definitely. We have to serve time in prison for that now. Definitely, we can't really let him off with that kind of carry on. But when his time's up, when he does whatever year or whatever few years they give him for that crime. Straight away, as soon as he's out, as soon as he's finished that second of that prison sentence, straight away he should be lifted up by 2 guards in each hand and fucked onto a plane and told to go back to whichever country he came from, and never to come back to Somaliland and never to come back to this country again. Yeah, exactly. Should never been here. Especially when you see, he wasn't allowed in Germany, Italy, and France. And then he got his first Swedish passport. The reason why, he wasn't going to tell, and he probably came to Ireland with no documentation. So what was the point in the first Swedish passport when he destroyed? What was the point in that? But you get, he shouldn't have been let into the country. But if he had no passport or the passport didn't match up, he shouldn't have been let in. And it's very nice, but this is the thanks we get too. Just to say, we give him asylum. We place them in a 5-star hotel, probably in Dublin. With a nice bedroom and everything. Probably 5-star. We give him loads of money in the dole, probably at 200 or 300 a week. And this is what he turns around and does. And this is the thing. Very little decency, for giving a nice hotel and stuff like that. There's Irish people that are homeless in Dublin, and they're not given any hotel. They're not given this, And then he turns around and does that kind of carry on. But very interesting name, Mohammed. He's probably, Galway and stuff like that. But let's put it this way: if he'd done that in Somalia, where he's from, I don't know what would happen to him. That's right. But yeah, though it's a government. Everybody says, "Oh, they're all fettered and stuff like that." Perfect example here. Literally, not looked into what who he was. He came with false documentation. But straight away, we should send him back. Like, no, when after we said this, well, however long he gets, which should be at least 10 years, 15 years, 20 years at most. But as soon as that's finished, straight off to Somalia you go. We even pay for your ticket and everything just to get you the hell out of here. And see what you kind of get off with that carry on in Somalia. Because to be totally honest, I don't think you would. You know, I think they probably would deal with you very harshly. You know, you know. Yeah, I seen that on social media. You know, them kind of being assaulted and stuff. Yeah, we owe the we definitely owe him nothing. We owe him nothing. Like you seen us, you seen what it said. He applied for asylum and he was given a nice hotel, probably a 5-star hotel, all paid for by you and me. And that's the thing he done. Tone surrounding does. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing he tones around. Like he attempted to rape that woman. Like why would he follow her into the toilet? What was he going to do? Like we all know what he was going to do, and then what he did in photo for two. Not even to mention what he was going to probably do. Like we owe him nothing. Nobody owes that for anything. But you know, we owe people Somalia. You know, like maybe you could say he has the right to go to Italy or something like that, or other countries like Italy. Somalia has a right because obviously it used to be Italian territory, etc., Somaliland. So you know, maybe they could say they have a right in Italy, but you know, I don't know what they could say when they hear about coming here. You know, especially if that's the carry on that's going to happen from these people. But it just goes to show you. That's not on. Simple as that. And as I say, he wouldn't do it. Like I bet you $5 that he wouldn't do it in Somaliland. He wouldn't dare do that in Somaliland because we all know what they would do to him, and you know they wouldn't treat him as nicely. It would involve probably an AK or something like that, or the hangman's noose maybe. Because again, or been just dropped into the sea. You know. That's probably what they would do to them. Because again, them country, you know, they wouldn't do it in their own country. That's what I'm trying to say. They'll come over here because they know we're softy and we'll let them off with anything. Like this fellow will probably get off with it. That's the worst part of it all. And it's just it's straight up truth. It's just what I've seen time and time again. Now, speaking of deporting people, etc., so we've probably seen this on the news about these Irish people in Australia, pocket 1 million in pockets and houses in Australia. Now, I presume they will be sent back here. I don't know if they're there illegal in Australia, but still, nonetheless, I wouldn't really blame the Australian government because they are Irish citizens to send them back to here. You know. I wouldn't really blame them in this. Like they should deport them. They shouldn't be in Australia, and not even that. They're giving Irish people in Australia a bad name. People that are going over working hard, not getting free handouts and stuff like that. Like I know many Irish people that went to Australia for a better life to work hard, that are nurses, etc. And the Australian government's not like here's a free house, money, and everything. You have to go out and work for it. So you know he's giving them a bad name, as you see here. Like it's a very bad name for Irish people when they go and do this kind of carry on in other countries. We should be respectful to other countries if the Irish people are coming now. As I say, 60 homes and stuff. Like they should be set back here. Like they should be set here. 6 months, at least 6 months. No fixture. So I presume yeah, I say to be sent home, which I don't blame the Australian government. You know, as they keep saying here, the cause trouble over there, they should be sent home here. Even though they get off with it over here, they've done that. But it's fair to say they probably were served a few years in prison for doing that in Australia, and then they'd be deported. But they should be deported here, you know, because again, they are ashamed of the country, going and doing that over there and stuff like that. Like they're putting a bad name on Irish people, basically. That's what they say. And it's not public. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but definitely they should be deported because again, it's not right for the Australian people. Like there's decent Irish people going over there and they're working hard. I have even people that I know and stuff like that. They work over there. They're not looking for handouts from the government. They turned up without anything, and they had to work their way up. They had to pay their way. And for them to go over and do that kind of carry on, uh, it's not acceptable. They should be set back here because again, their mothers here should deal with them, and give them a clouting across the ear with the spoon or whatever. Um, so why would he? That's a good point. He was claiming asylum or something. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, but yeah, it didn't turn out too well for them. Sweden is a dangerous place. So the Eurovision's happening in a few days, and they're very afraid in Sweden that something could happen because again, the shootings, the bombings, is fucking everything. But it didn't work in Sweden. So, you know. But again, it just goes to show you people's goodness is being taken advantage of. It's the same with them Irish people going to Australia. Them, the Australian government will kind of them, but I don't know whether they're legally under false documentation or whatever. But still, nonetheless, it's not right that they go over there and cause trouble, stuff like that. Yeah, I would love that too, but it doesn't look like it because the government is there. I think it was on Niall McConnell's stream I was watching the other day that he was out canvassing, and there was an elderly woman. I say probably in her 80s, so probably late 70s or so, and she said it's like we're being forced out, etc., etc. Even though Irish people don't want to leave, of course, but they're being forced. The government are forcing you out, basically. They're forcing young people our age out. You can't buy a house, you can't rent a house. Let alone buy a house, you can't rent a house. No place to rent. And even if you can rent it, how can you afford it? And not to mention you're being taken to the bank by fucking electricity companies and stuff, charging up sovereign rates, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying? So people are. She's right in saying like Irish young people and stuff are being forced out. They literally are being forced out of the country. Like that's what's happened. They have no other choice but to leave. And the same with many people I know. They had no other choice in the matter. Where's my tea? Sorry. Oh, the back tea. Oh. Are we going to be watching the Eurovision? I'm sure Sean's a big Eurovision fan. I'm sure we're going to win this year. I actually wouldn't be surprised they probably would fucking give it to us. Even though we have the most ludicrous person going to it. We're far from the days of Johnny Logan and all that. We're far from that. Even Dustin the Turkey was better. I was thinking that, Sean. I just want to show you this. Like, this just tells you all you need to know about white people and stuff. They've been forced out. As that woman said in Niall McConnell stream, the people being forced out. They don't want to leave. The young people and Irish people being forced out. It's like the famine all over again, to be done 2.0. as you just say, look at Hungary. 90% of their own people can own their own house. Look at this country. And Finland's even the same. Like Finland, you seen yourself. Many people in their 30s and 40s in Finland have their own house. Only about 1% um, of people our age in their 20s and 30s live with their parents or something. It's not even 9%. Sorry, it's 7%. Um, and in Ireland, it's something like 64% or something like 69%. I think it's even worse than that. Um, they have to live with the parents in the 40s and stuff because they can't afford to buy a house or rent a house. So that just goes to show you all you need to know, basically. This tells you all you need to know. Um, you know, just that just tells you. It just literally tells you all you need to know. And then obviously Finland too. Um, you see them numbers, you're just like, there's something very wrong in this country. That somebody literally in the 40s can never afford a house. Yeah, well, I don't think Israel should be in it, to be totally honest. After all the things they commit, I don't. Australia shouldn't be in it either because they're not. They're not. Last time I looked at the map, they're not in Europe. To be totally honest. Well, Russia should probably be like the same, but Russia and Israel shouldn't be allowed to join until they stop what they're doing, obviously. But yeah, Israel's a different story again in that case. Israel should like if it's good for Russia, it's good for Israel to be banned. Um, if that makes sense. Mm. Not Israel. I know, I get you. But you get what I'm saying. And they should because they are literally bombing innocent children as we speak as well. So they shouldn't be there either. Well, they shouldn't be in it anyway because they're not in Europe. But anyway, just to say on a different subject, just to plug William Peels and Edward Daly, were executed in Chameleon jail on this day, 16 to what I'm fucking talking 4 to May, sorry, 1916, just to say. There you go. I don't know. I often wonder what these men died for, and to see this country, this state we're in at the moment. I don't know what they be. I don't know what they say their sacrifice was worthwhile. That's what I generally don't know what they say. Why did we bother to be honest? To see the modern Ireland? It's sad to say, but I generally do think they would, take again if seeing what it could be 100 years later. You know, sadly not, but yeah, they wouldn't be happy with the state of the country now. But I don't know if they could see if they had a crystal ball back then. I don't know would they be too happy with you're willing to sacrifice their life for that for the carry on that's happening at the moment here. I suppose not even 100 years later, a bit more than 100 years later, and this is the carry on that will happen. You it's a sad state of affairs. It really, really is. Sorry, I'm just reading stuff here. I'm just trying to see because there was other things I meant to talk about. I can't remember where I put them now. So yeah, I'm just that dopey sometimes that I just it's like I'm talking to me. Like I'm just not with it sometimes. That's what I see. There's just far too much fucking going on in this fucking country. Yeah. So yeah, any other fun with anybody? Any other business? I put on background music. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm just reading stuff. I'm just trying to read to see. Is there anything else I need to say about? Dun, 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 dun. I hate this cut on my nose. Just looking at it there, it's cut. It's a cut. It's a weird bottle cutting. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I will make. I know somebody was asking me about it yesterday. I will be making a video on who to explain, who to vote for in the next election coming up. Like in Cavan, the cabinet, and the European elections, obviously too. I will make a video on it. No, I don't think it is. No, not that I'm aware of. No, it doesn't. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Not that I know of, and it doesn't say any name really. It's like it's non-copyrighted, so it could be. I just picked a random song today. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think that's nearly everything I want to cover tonight. I don't think there's anything else, unless I have forgotten something. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to play Akinator, or do we want to play a geography quiz? Or what do we want to do? for the other stream, because that's usually the thing nowadays. We play some getting a small thing. So what do we take? GTA. Oh, I wish we could play GTA, but we can't play it tonight, unfortunately. A GTA quiz, is that what you're saying? Maybe. We could do something like that. Yeah, I wish so. If they ever tell Rockstar to remaster the GTA 4 and we'd be on that, like, you'd be sick of me playing it. Because I generally would do nearly 100% of the game. And you'd be sick of me. I've been playing it all the time because I love GTA 4. If they'd done a good remaster and stuff like that on the PS5 with new graphics, they could be based. Like, even though it's a dark enough game, but it would just up the graphics a bit. So it'd be great. Like, I want to play it. Like, I generally do. So if Rockstar does it in the morning, you can bet you'll find dollar you'd be doing it. We'd be going to town on that. Like and then we do the Lost the Damned and obviously GTA, the Battle of the Gay Tony. Like, you'd be sick of it. You'd be telling me to shut the fuck up, basically, because we've been playing it every night then. Because generally would, because I'd be that hype for it. I would play it literally every night. Like, see, there was supposed to be a lot more gaming streams. Yeah, but like the Xbox One, like I have an Xbox One. This is what's playing at the moment. But see, it's a lot harder to live stream and stuff like that. There's ways of doing it, but it's a lot more harder. Like in the PS5, just to stop with that. But on the PS5, it's a lot more easier because it's built into YouTube, if that makes any sense. Yeah, but yeah, like the PS5 and the PS4 let you directly stream to YouTube. Like on the Xbox One, it doesn't directly let you. Like, you have to do a lot of tricking around, and it's a lot of hassle to get it to work. Like, it's built in the Twitch, but it's you get what I'm saying. Yeah, but we just wait. I'm assuming at some stage, like you seen with Red Dead Redemption 2, now we're not remastered. They kind of just ported it onto the PS5. So we wait and see. We wait and see what happens, because they could just release it. Because they've you remember the definitive edition, even though that was a mess. If they could do it in the meantime. Because again, GTA 6 will open to probably late next year or the end of next year. They'll be delayed probably for a long time. So I say in the meantime, they might just do a port of GTA 4 onto the modern consoles. Maybe that's what they do. Because again, Red Dead Redemption was done. They done the definitive editions, the 3 definitive editions. The only one next is GTA 4. So they must be going to do it because they don't know with the West, so I presume they will. So. Because there'd be not more better graphics doing the PS5 than the Xbox. Right, so what do you want to do tonight? The quiz or Akinator, or what to do? What to do? What do we want to do? I meant to look up my Kahoot password and stuff for that, so I can sort out Kahoot. No, but like the funny story, I talked about before. But the reason why FTW because I wanted to make fun of Mr. Boss for the win. That's the only reason why. That's where I really got it from. But I couldn't be as bad as Mr. Boss. Like, I know I'm a small YouTuber and stuff like, but literally, I just show you now. At least I'm not this sad. Like, I know he's making thousands a month from just clickbaiting. But let's be fair. At least I wouldn't go to this sad level because it's just generally sad for somebody to do this. The clickbait, like GTA 6 is not even out, and he's made 9 billion videos on it. Fuck the world. Fuck my boss man. Fuck the world. Whatever his name is. And when literally somebody from the character you play, Ned Luke, calls you out, you're doing something wrong. But look at this. And just to say, listen for a second. The only thing that's ever been said about GTA 6 so far is the trailer. Like the trailer, the 50 second. No, it's about a minute or so long. And never been said about it is the trailer and the few screenshots and stuff. And that's all that's really been said. Like, look at this. Like 23 hours ago, Vox is preparing GTA 6. New leaks, GTA 6 is going viral and stuff like, oh, 8 minutes. Like, how do you need to take 8 minutes to explain one leak? It takes 5 minutes at most. GTA 6 2, this is what it will be like. And look, GTA 6 is now, and we do have a clue. Like, the map could be as big as every map in the history of maps. It's happened. GTA 6 website updated. Like, look at this. Like, and the game hasn't even come out yet. That's the worst part of it. Like, look at this. GTA 6 every day. Like, for the last few months since the trailer, every day. Like, look at this. Every day. Like, look. Like, falling late 2025. Like, he's still going on. Like, every fucking day. 2 weeks ago, he's like, yeah, GTA 6 coming out tomorrow. Like, every day. Like, literally every fucking day. And it's sad because can we go back up to the top? Like, I know I'm a channel of 1,000 subscribers or so, but it's sad. 3.2 million subscribers, and he releases about 3 videos every day. Right, 3.2 million. Listen to that for a second. And look at these videos from 3 days ago. Only 8K views, 4K views, 4K, 23K views. Like, you can barely make 100,000 views, which you should be getting as a 3 million subscriber channel. You should be getting at least 100,000 views in each one of these videos. But the only are just clickbait, because literally they had no information at all. He goes on waffling for 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Like, look at this. Like, no, like, you think he nearly knew everything at all. Like, it couldn't be this bad. Like, nobody could be this bad. Like, like, it's all right maybe talking about the trailer, in just for one video or 2 videos. But it's literally like, look at this 2 months ago, just keeps going. Like, and the game hasn't even come out yet. Like, the first time he ever, like, look at this, first time he ever done a Red Dead Redemption 2 video in a long time. But, like, look at this. Like, fucking every day, like, this is insane. Every day, 5 or 6 videos on the same fucking thing. Every fucking day. Like, he's coming up with everything under the sun. Like, anybody, if I even fucking put up on Twitter now, GTA 6 tomorrow, he'd be putting it there. Now, look at this. If you talk to Waxed on the phone, he spends 8 minutes waffling about somebody making a fake phone call or something like that. And then he's literally like, GTA fans pissed at 2026 delayed news. And then he's literally like, the next video, he's literally like a few weeks later. It's coming out tomorrow, guys, And look at this. He says it's delayed 2026. And then 2025, like, mixed messages coming, from Boss Man, fuck the world. But, it's just like, is that not sad? Like, he's making millions from clickbait and small children and stuff like that. But it's generally sad, Yeah, like, Fernando's on hold of now. He's doing Fortnite and stuff like that. But I remember people calling him Mr. Boss. And I remember him doxing people Mr. Boss. Wanted to find out where they lived and stuff for calling him out. But no, Mr. Boss is just the worst person. He just generally is. Yeah, but anyway, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Aggregate, or what do we want to do? Again, we're only going to 9 or so we only have a half an hour. But no, that's generally the worst. Like, you might be saying I don't get many views and stuff like that. That's because I'm heavily censored in the algorithm, etc., etc. But see, yeah, somebody said to me one time, YouTube has no really purpose in promoting me because they make no money from me because I don't have ads or anything on it, so they're making no money from me. Mr. Boss fucking has 900 ads in this video, so they make the YouTube makes no money. So why would they promote me when they make no money from me? Yeah, which I suppose is true in a way, but I wouldn't do it to do that. We do a poll. We are democracy after all. Only we can't just go by the will of one. Aggregator. Let me see. Am I spelling this right? Fuck me. Excuse me. Chris. I can't spell. You jog because I don't know what the other thing is. I don't know, wanking stuff. Wanking things. I don't know. We done the ones that person bought it at him. Well, it should be going up now. Like the wanking thing, just to say, is the website we were using before. We just find some random fucking one, and we see. No, there's only 2 people here at the moment. See, the longer it gets, the more people just say fuck it. It's too long. It's taking too long to go through things. They got me hat. It's too warm with this fucking room. We leave it for a second too, and we see what people says. We only play a few games now. But I think you asked me before to play one. Oh, no, I think we've done it. No, we might have done it. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Not to get the other yoke open there. Breaking down the states. So I'm just getting my chat up on my tablet so I can see it, so I don't have to flick back and forth. So I can look at what's happening, when I'm in the thing. Oh, it's 50-50. Oh, no. Democracy's not working. It's 50-50. Oh, no. We're going to have a tie break. What are we going to do? Excuse me, Zoe. Gee, so whoever gets the next vote wins. Let's put that way. It's 50-50 at the moment, so, democracy is failing. We're a failed state. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to do it. We give the minute or two if somebody else comes in. I don't even have a fucking coin near me. I don't think you even have a fucking coin. I don't have a coin with me. Yeah. I don't even actually have a coin. So to anybody else coming in the stream, there's a vote toll in progress. So make sure to vote for whatever you want there. Next vote wins. As long as you vote for acting again or geography, because the ranking thing is out. It's out the window. It's gone. It's over. See, this is the worst thing when it gets to like this. We could be here all night waiting for another vote. Imagine this was democracy. How democracy vote. You have to wait for another vote to come in before you can do it. Today, apparently. We have geography quiz has it. Vote toll has ended. Tar 67% on geography. Neil 33% on aggregator. Tar has it. Tar shit. Tar shit. Let me see. I have to get this up now. Geography quiz. So whereabouts is what to do? Let me find the thing. So what continent where? Cities, rivers. Well, not so much rivers. Nobody really knows rivers. It takes me a second to get this now, so just give me a second to get something. So where do these want me to go? Where do these want me to go? What these want me to do? I presume Asia or something like that. Like, where countries, cities, where, what? Tell me. You Asia. You know what? We do vote toll again. we are a democracy after all. I only give you that. So what options do you want? We do a democracy. We are a democracy. So I put Aaron Only's one, Europe and Asia. So we are a true democracy. Imagine if the government done this. Asia. So what else? We need another one. Come on, zone. Anyway, Oceanica, something, cities, towns, villages, whatever. Ireland. Something. No, it is. What is what? Bum bum. I don't know. Ireland. Just put Ireland. I make an executive decision. Ireland's map. We'll see if we can get cities or something like that. No, okay. You want North and Central America. Oh, no, he's the only one speaking here. He's the only one participating in democracy yesterday. Central and South America. So we do this. So we have to vote on this, whatever, and do what. So everybody, please vote if you can. So this is for quiz. So please vote all Talshe forces Neil. So either Neil or whichever. Well, not Neil. Yes, whichever. Europe, Asia map or North America, which would be Cadson. I don't even know if there's such thing as a European and Asian map. Like, I suppose a European and Asian map. Like countries, presume. I just looked it up to see how that would work. Oh, maybe this, yeah. What the fuck is this? Oh no, that's a totally different thing. Seems like European and Asia has it. Yeah, I think it's European and Asia. So what does that really mean? Like, is what to see me do a European thing first and then an Asian? Let's start with Asia because. Right. So we start with Asia. So it's countries in Asia first. How does that sound? We'll just let this load for a second. So I know the timer's going on it. I hate these fucking ads. The one thing I hate about these fucking websites is there's that many fucking ads pop up and it literally slows the thing down. Why do they have so many ads? I can barely see the map. Right, so this is the first one. Oh, I don't think there's that. No, I haven't got that one. I don't know. Is there such thing as them ones? Like you can choose from Europe and Asia. Well, we go with this one for the moment. How does that sound? Because I probably won't know all the places anyway. And then we can look for that one. I don't know what to do. So we have to go to Afghanistan. We're going to see the Taliban. Here we go. Afghanistan. Yeah. That's this here, isn't it? It's here. Oh my god, the whole place is literally lagging. Please, can you get with this? It's still loading. Like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, it's literally still loading. Like, I hate all these ads. That's what's literally making it. Like, look at these deals. Oh my god, Lebanon's so small you can't even. It's there. That's there. No, that's Laos. No, that's. Oh, no. Oh man, not that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a man, yeah. There we go. Oh shit. I actually can't remember. I know it's in the former Soviet republics. Bang! Oh, that's the dictatorship country. It's either one of these two countries. Oh god! Oh my god. That's he. Oh, that's the former Portuguese colony. Oh, is that not Indonesia? Oh no, is that? Oh no, I don't even know. No, that's Indonesia. Where the fuck am I? I don't even know where this is. I know all this is Indonesia. Is there not a small place here that's east? Or maybe I'm just dope. It could be just a small fucking island. That's Taiwan. I'm not clicking on Taiwan. I don't even know where this is. Where is this? Oh, that's the Maldives. I was clicking there. You seen me. Everybody literally seen me. I was literally clicking that. I knew it's a former Portuguese colony in Asia. That's what I was. You remember? I was literally clicking on it. I was literally clicking there. The game wouldn't accept my clicks. I know it's a small fucking country. What is this? Turkey. That's this place. Oh, this is this country place. Yeah. Good morning, Vietnam. It's in relation to them. I clicked it. I clicked it and it didn't let me. The game's a win. Uh, that's here. Yeah. Oh my god, don't know what. That's here. Oh, that's that. Yeah, that's here. Yeah, man. Oh, that's here. Yeah, sure. I had to think for a second. That's here. That's here. That's the smallest thing. That's the end here. Jordan is there. That's there. Oh, man. Cutter. Very controversial. Oh yeah, she. What's up? Oh, Taiwan doesn't exist. Like, that's there. Yeah, for the that's there. Yeah. Pause that. Bowen. Oh, that's that place. No, that's not Bhutan. No, that's Bowen. Yeah, Bhutan is here. The Tundra Dragon Empire. Laos is here. Can you even see my screen? You can, yeah. What is this, Mongolia? Yeah. Oh, what are you? Oh, wait. Right there. It took us. We're less than 5 minutes ago. I think we done well. The only one I got wrong. You see, the game was rigged because I was trying to click on the former Portuguese colony is Kurdistan, and it wouldn't let me. It generally wouldn't. I was clicking. It wouldn't. It would be clicking on Indonesia. So what do we? What do we want now? What do we want? We want equal rights. When do we want them? No. No. Nobody has equal rights. This is Xi Jinping's country. So we want Asia. Are we looking for cities in Asia? I know it's. I know, Gordon. It's just it's dreadful. I hate it. Like it's all these ads. That's what's popular. That's what's really upsetting me. It's all these fucking ads. That's the problem. Like if there wasn't ads on these websites, it'd be great. But only for those ads. That's the worst thing. Like it's not my PC or anything. Because I actually have good connections. The ads popping up on the side. That's what's weak in it. Like I was doing one of these before. And oh shit. So we're doing cities, capital cities of Asia. How does that sound? So, but you seen that East Turkestan was wigged. The game was literally fucking wigged because I was clicking the cut of a thing. So Pyongyang, what's up, Pyongyang? Korea boys. Manila's in the Philippines. I fucking hate these ads. Like these are the things that really piss me off. Like this is what's causing the lag on my screen. Just to say, it's these ads popping in and out. Like look at this. Why do they need to have the whole place full of ads? I don't even know where this is. To be really honest, I don't know cities that well. I know where countries are in Asia, but I don't know this city that well. There's not Nepal. Is it? It wouldn't be Indonesia, no. Oh no, Myanmar. It's up here somewhere. No, Brunei. I would never have known that. But I don't care really about Brunei. That is. I don't even know if I'm clicking the right thing. Oh, but see how small Jerusalem is. I can't even. Seoul, South Korea. The fuck's Dushanbe? I would never have known that. I know Dubai, Brunei as a country. Dushanbe is what? I don't even know what. It's Jova. Everywhere else but what? I don't even know. And, like it's in these countries here, the former Soviet republics. Like I couldn't tell you where it is. It's in the former Soviet. Oh, it's Bhutan, the Ton the Dragon Empire. Oh no, not. Somewhere in it's in the Pakistan. Yeah. Nepal, isn't it? That's Nepal. To the camera. Like I don't know. Like straight away, you see me just collapse over these. Like, Saudi. It actually sounds. What the fuck you call this? It's not Jimin City. No, yeah, I'm fucking. Oh, that's in Yemen. No, it's not. It's in Oman. Yeah, I was getting confused there. See, I knew it was somewhere there, but I couldn't remember was it Oman or Yemen. I knew it was in that facility. Uh, yeah, it's just totally. Like you can see, I know nothing about these small places. Hmm. I don't actually know. I presume it's some fucking. You can just see me dying here. It's good. Oh, it is. You're right. Here or somewhere. Yeah, Taiwan, man. Oh, that's where the explosion. This is here, Lebanon. Oh, that's in the Cox. That's in the Azerbaijan. Yeah. The fuck. Please tell me what this is. So why a culture but couple the I presume this is the Maldives. No, looks into the camera. I don't even know. I presume it's fucking could be here. No, it wouldn't be in the. It's up here or somewhere. Oh, it's so like I would never knew that. I know Kuala Lumpur's here. Kuwait, oh, Kuwait City is a city. Let's see. What's up, Beijing? That's here. I would never known that. Like, I don't know, what the fuck is that? That's in East Hook. East Hook. No. Mm, I don't actually know. Like, how would I know these islands? Kabul is in Afghanistan. Syria. Yemen? No. Hmm. Probably in. It's just Joe. Yeah, we're doing terrible. Right. Oh, no, I just don't know. To be totally honest, I don't really know. Like you can see, 48% doing fucking shit. I generally wouldn't know. I know, but I know where the countries are. Because see, when you play high for Hearts of Iron 4, you see the countries. You don't really pass much marks to the cities. I need to start playing more high for. I clicked on the Sana. Oh yeah, Sana. I didn't know Sana had a city name after. It just goes to show you how important she is to the world. When they have a city named after Sana. Now it's a shame that I actually don't even know what Sana is. We have to go to Sana someday. Like the city. Sana. Where is Sana? Oh, we have to go. We're off to Yemen, boys. We're going to go to Yemen. Tibanisi. What the fuck is Tibanisi? Uh, that here. This is just Mongolia, maybe. Everywhere else, but well, that's in not Bangkok. This is it here. Oh my god. Here, there. I oh my god. No, no. United Arab Emirates is there. Oh, India. Yeah. Looks at the camera. What do you mean, New India? Oh, Delhi. What? Am I dopey? That's in Turkey. I don't even know what the fuck. See, I'm just 45%. This is Joe. It's just Joe. Oh my god. Oh, that's in India. Hanoi is where? No, that's Java. No, that's Baghdad. Why am I clicking on Baghdad? Let's presume it's here. Yeah, we know where Baghdad is. That's in Taiwan. Thailand, isn't it? No. Oh, I hate this. Where the fuck? Myanmar. Oh, that's in. That's here. Manama. What the fuck's that here? I Taipei. That's in the Republic of China. Okay, that's that was just atrocious. I hate this website to be totally honest. We do one more. So you want to do European? What's European? What? I wasn't fucking laggy. That's the one thing I wish. I wish it wasn't laggy because it's just atrocious how bad it is, and it's all because of these fucking ads. To be totally honest. So we want to do Europe. Europeans, what do what? European what? Yeah, like I knew where the countries. So you seen I done well in the countries, but I failed utterly in the cities. Like I know where they are, but I wouldn't remember the cities that well. So we want to do Europe, isn't it? So what in Europe? But we only have a few minutes in it. So I hate these fucking ads. If there's any way to get rid of these ads, I would, because they just literally make the whole thing one better. Yeah, because it was Europe, so I'm just trying to take. Like we've done countries. Obviously, we're just flying through the countries. I would like it to be totally honest. I'm not even going to do mountains or anything like that because it would be just atrocious. And that's just to be totally honest. Like if we done mountains, it'd be just me just literally having a fucking fit. To be totally honest. There's a thing. Do you remember I was talking about the First World War at one stage? I think there's a map of this. Yeah, there's a map of the First World War. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do the map of the First World War. I think there's another one too. We can do another one after. Yeah, this one's a European city, so we could do that one next year. Yeah, so this is the First World War map. So obviously, oh my god, I hate these fucking ads. You can see just about of them popping up. So Denmark didn't change from the Second World War. Oh yeah, it was Austro-Hungarian Empire. Netherlands is here. There. The Southern Bulgaria. Look, Russia's there. Albania. No, is there. Spain. Sweden there. German Empire. Romania is there. Belgium is here. Greece. Ottoman Empire. That's there. Switzerland is there. Serbia is there. See, I know the First World War was that easier, obviously. Don't know why Tunisia is there. So you want to do cities? See, I just wanted to prove myself to show. Yes, I can finally. After that, I just wanted to do something that I know because I know the maps of World War II and World War One and stuff from history and stuff. Now, there's a Second World War map, but we'll not do that because we do it some other night. You want to do European cities? European cities, yeah. Well, that's the last one tonight. We do the one of we do World War One. Actually, we might do World War Two. We'll see how we get on. If I might annoy myself too much on this. Totally answer. Okay, there's a few extra cities. Oh no, is these just? Oh yeah, but there's a few extra cities, like not the capitals and stuff, just main cities and other places. Again, apologies for this website. It's just it's because it's these fucking ads. See these ads, they're no good. Like you think they wouldn't have these ads on the website if they wanted people to play it. and stuff like that. So Sofia is there. Okay, so there's added cities. Why is this not? Oh, that's in Hungary. What am I taking? Fucking Hungary. Yeah, I'm doting. I was wondering why. Yeah, I'm actually doting. I thought it was in Romania, Budapest, but it's in Hungary. Yeah, that's why. Fucking close this stupid bastard fucking thing. Thank you. What is it? Munich, is it? Munich, yeah. That's here. That's there. Oh, I was thinking of Romania. That's what it was. Belfast is here. That's in the top. Oh my god, these fucking ads. If I could, that's in Switzerland. There. I had to think for that. Lisbon's in Portugal. I don't know where Dublin is. Birmingham is there. Oh my god, will this fucking stop popping up? Hamburg is up here. Well, that was. Oh yeah, Helsinki. I don't know where Finland is. Oh, I I wouldn't really play this because it's just the ads. I'm clicking this to go away in a vote. But good, it's here. Oh yeah, I'm right. And then just click Madrid there. Oh my god, that's there. Oh my god, I hate this fucking stupid fucking cutting bastard thing. Excuse my French. That's there. London, Madrid is here. There. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? Me Glasgow here. Hope Vienna and Austria. Oh no, I'm clicking on fucking some other city in it. Please just kill me. There. That's in France. There. There. That's the Cope. That's there in Greece. Oh, that's Switzerland. I had to take that for that. Also for you. That's the cold facts. Oh ho. 95%. Oh ho, we didn't do. I thought there'd be more cities. Like they didn't give me many cities. I thought there'd be actually more. But you look at it, probably is not the best one to pick. Like this. I look for the World War II map, and that's the last one we do for tonight. Turn it off. I hate that fuck. I hate these fucking ads. I generally could go off on the ads. I wish you could be a bit better. I wonder is there a game on the PlayStation for this? Be a lot probably better. Like I'm about to literally shoot this fucking app in the game, of course. I wouldn't know the bodies of water to be totally honest. That's to be just totally honest. It'd be just atrocious. Yeah, we might do that. Yeah, we do one more. We see the World War II map. But see, I fucking hate how this is so laggy in terms of just the ads. Like the ads are the thing that's popping it up, it's making it lag. So obviously different borders too in this now. So this is the last one for tonight now. And then we hopefully be. Oh, so what's that? Gonna be Bulgaria. Doesn't include all Finland up the top. I'm clicking on. I clicked on Finland. Hello. It said Albania. This is 1930. Yeah, well, Albania was occupied. Yeah, you can see the die next to Austria. This is 1939, just before, before they. You can see it took this to the. So it's a bit different. And you have Yugoslavia too and stuff. Free City of Danzig wasn't there. Soviet Union. Oh my god, they actually counted it as wrong. But they got Finland wrong. Sweden is there. Does it count Iceland? No, Iceland was still a part of the Kingdom of Denmark at that time. There we go. Imagine I got Finland wrong. Yeah, of course. Imagine I got Latvia by mistake. But anyway. So there's actually a thing we have to research now. We're going to plan a trip to Yemen. Everyone is delighted by that. We're going to Yemen, boys. Hope everybody's looking forward to going to Yemen. We're going to the nice trip to Yemen. We have to go here someday. I have to go. We'd be on a watch list, so we should go. I'm probably already on a watch list, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we have to go there someday. Actually, yeah. It'd be pretty fun. I don't know, but pretty fun. Yeah, but I think we would be killed if we went there. It's named after a certain Finnish woman. We go out and say, not even that. I don't think the Irish government would approve of us going to a country that is kind of unstable and stuff like that. And not even that, mosques and stuff, you know. And what to be asking, what the fuck did you come? What the fuck did you come here for? To Yemen. Yeah, that's what we saying. Yeah, I don't. I hate to bust everybody's bubble. But we're not going to Yemen, unfortunately. Hello, Douglas. How are you doing? Doug Hall was saying all right. Yeah, well, we should leave at some stage. Yeah. Like there's many things we could say about it, but we should leave at some stage. I know. But because the European Union is basically finished nearly at this point. People, it's not what it was set up to be. Basically, it was a common market, a common currency and stuff. Nowadays, you're getting orders, told what to do. You're basically giving away your sovereignty to the European Union at this stage. Years ago, when it was established, first of all, it was a good idea, but nowadays you're basically just being dictated to. It's basically just a dictatorship. Basically, that's what the way it is. Unfortunately, that's what it's turned into. Yeah, it's not what it was set up originally for. You know. No, I haven't seen that. No, I haven't seen none of that. I've seen other videos from different Soviet republics, former Soviet republics, but not too many. To be honest, I never really look at that part. That's why I didn't know. I knew where they were, but I didn't know the cities and stuff because I never look over at that side. But anyway, here we leave it there for tonight. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it as always for being here. It's been a long enough stream tonight, so thank you, everyone. We leave it there. Thank you. I appreciate it as always. So you probably see us streaming from Yemen soon. We're going to go off to Yemen for a week. Sooner or later, that'd be interesting if we went to Yemen. But we're not going to go to Yemen, just to say. We're not going to do that. I don't think it'd be a good idea going to Yemen. So, yes, that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Bye, and take care, and have a good rest of your night. And good night.